This is PkmnMstrz, a Pokemon Go podcast. Your critical hit of Pokemon Go and the news from the Pokemon world around us. Logic and adultiness don't always apply. Here are your hosts, Jolt Switch Mac and Roxy.
Hi there, everyone, and welcome to a new week. This is the PkmnMstrz Podcast. We are part of that Pokemon Professor Network, and today is Tuesday, October 20th. So what we have on the roster here today, of course, is that event radar, so we'll talk about those Spotlight Hours, the Tale of Tales that we experienced last weekend, Bye Mega Flower Toad, a spooky message unmasked, legendary raids, as well as some information from GrubHub. We do have a little bit of Rookity in the data mines this week, some changes to the Megas, a loot table update, as well as stats snapshots. And we did have our tournament last weekend, but it is currently ongoing for the Silpharina's Sunrise Cup this month, so there's not really much to touch on with battling and everything here this week. So before we do kick it off, we always like to make sure that, of course, Bean's like, yeah,
I'm here.
Our podcast is sponsored by Rogue Energy, which is a premium energy and focus supplement that's designed to optimize your mental and physical performance. As new first-time parents, we really enjoy the use of Rogue Energy at this point.
Yeah, because it's either that or speed. I don't even know what else we could have to have any boost. Because honestly, coffee doesn't work anymore. What did I buy? I bought an espresso. That makes the killer, espresso. Nespresso makes the killer espresso. No, but, I got it for that reason. And then all of a sudden, it's just that coffee just wasn't working anymore. That's why I went back to my instant coffee. Sorry, Dylan. I went back to my instant coffee because it's the, espresso in instant form. And that hits you right in the face. But I've ran out of it. And it's so expensive. It's $7 for a jar.
Ugh.
So now, remember they gave me a substitution from Walmart? So now I have the Colombian Black or something like that. But whatever, it works.
Works the same?
It does. It's better, because I probably make too much than I should. I think it's you're supposed to take 1 teaspoon or some shit. I might take 2.5.
Oh my gosh.
But then again, my cups are the size of buckets.
True.
Yeah, so Rogue has been a good alternative, because how many times have I drank my coffee actually warm?
That's true too.
I haven't, and I don't know if anyone has had cold coffee, not iced coffee, cold coffee that's been sitting out for a while, especially if you put fancy creamer in it. It just tastes like ass.
I will have to take your word on that one.
So I prefer having Rogue because it can literally sit around for a while and taste the same.
It helps.
Yeah, and I don't like how other things, have you ever had anything else other than Rogue, and I find the sediment, it settles at the bottom.
I haven't had
It's gross.
any powder stuff before, but
Okay.
I've done energy drinks, so Red Bull and Monster and stuff like that. I find, if you open them and you let them sit, they just become...
Yeah, but this is fine. This is the same. Well, I mean, the only difference is temperature change, right? I love my shit ice cold.
Yeah.
But because it's so good, I can still drink it when it's been sitting out for 3-4 hours because, I've been dealing with Bean. So,
changing diapers.
Dealing
with the screaming child.
Being entertaining,
Yeah.
Taking walks on the balcony because everyone here fucking sucks and doesn't wear face masks. So I no longer leave the house with the baby. I refuse to be stuck on an elevator with an idiot.
Of course, especially when an elevator is not 6 feet worth of space and they're not in the mask.
I think the elevator's 5 feet at best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be 6 feet if you were on the outsides of the walls.
Yeah, if I was in the fucking elevator chute. Sometimes I wish. Yeah.
So we do really rely on that strawberry kiwi flavor.
As of right now, yeah, because we're waiting for our...
The dragon fruit mango.
Dragon fruit mango, yeah.
But that's hydration, that's not power.
Oh shit, true. But hey, if I'm dehydrated, I can't do shit either way.
That's true.
So I need both. And I mix the flavors because I'm a witcher, so I make potions, and they're delicious.
We did that with the other hydration. We had the fruit punch. A little bit of fruit punch, a little bit of strawberry kiwi.
Yeah. And tell the people how much I like fruit punch flavor anything.
Nothing.
0. This is the only thing I like. Because everything else tastes like fucking disgusting cherry, and this is good. Bean.
When I tried it in the 16-ounce cup, you were like, nope.
Because it was too concentrated.
And then
you
we
made
did
it too.
What is it, in the 24-ounce?
I think so. Or 20? I don't
I think
fucking know.
21,
I don't know
24,
ounces.
something like that. 700 milliliters. I remember that much.
Who the fuck do you think I am? Ounces.
But you still take 3/4 of a scoop instead of a full scoop.
I do, because I don't like it as
You don't like
strong. I don't like it sticky.
Yeah. Well, you say sticky, but it's not sticky.
It's definitely sticky. It's sticky icky.
There's no sugar. It's not sticky.
No, I know, but like it just tastes sticky. I just feel like
All
it's
right.
over, like
Too much flavor.
Too much flavor.
Right. And of course, as I mention every time here, as a type 1 diabetic, I have no concerns as Rogue Energy has no sugar, as I've just mentioned there.
Yeah, which is nice, because you and your high blood sugar is a mess.
Train wreck. Giant train wreck.
Yeah, you suck.
So if you're not really sure what flavor you like, you can always grab a starter pack. It comes with a few flavor packets, so just one shot of energy or hydration or whatever you're looking at, rather than a giant tub of 30 servings of something you might like, as well as a shaker cup there. Now, it will keep you running for 8 hours easily with no crash at the end, which is a huge bonus for us as well.
And the shaker cups are nice because they actually break up the powder.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how much powder things you've had, like whey protein or like, meal replacements or shake and shit like that. But I used to when I actually cared what I put in my body and wasn't grateful to have a spoon of peanut butter when my baby's screaming for its bottle. I used to do Vega powder. Right? And I found that like all the protein powders, they didn't break up properly. So you'd have the little pieces. So every so often you'd get a drink, you'd drink it, and then you'd crunch your teeth and they'd be like a little fucking pocket of powder, which was nasty. And I found that with most powdered things, but this like seamless, just like disappears.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's not grainy or anything.
No.
It's really great. So now if you do hit that Rogue Energy link in our episode description, or if you hit the URL we have on all of our social sites, it'll allow you to go through our Rogue affiliate link, which will actually get you 10% of savings on all of your orders.
Yes.
If you can't find that link or you're having any issue, just use that code PkmnMstrz, spelled the same way as the podcast. That's PkmnMstrz. Again, for 10% off each of your orders.
Or if you forget all of that, just message us. Like, we'll reply. Shit.
We will reply.
It could be a late reply, but we'll reply.
Jump in our Discord. We'll reply.
We will reply.
So jumping into that event radar, Spotlight Hour today was Shop It. And you got 2 times transfer candy, which was hilarious because both of us ran out of space.
Yeah, and like I refuse to buy more. Like this is bullshit at this point.
So we had to transfer candy and then got 2 times the candy for the transfers.
Yes.
Were you really pressed to catch all the Shop It?
I don't know. I was just looking for a shiny, so I was shiny checking.
Right.
And then my child demanded attention, so...
Here's one, dude.
Whatever. I can only do so much. And now I have a live Pokebean, so that's the Pokemon getting most of my attention.
As it should. It's your best buddy.
Yeah, I gotta walk it. Except it's not kilometers, it's years. Walk 18 years.
Oh, man. So next week we will be seeing Duskull in the spotlight there, and it will have 2 times evolution experience points. And now for our ASMR portion of our show.
What?
For our ASMR portion of our show.
We bought Halloween candy, leave me alone.
That was a good deal, though.
It was. $5 for 70 pieces. Yeah.
Before Halloween?
$5.50, sorry.
Oh.
Yeah. I might have spent $11 on the candy. Yeah, but like, it's literally fuel. Because with a baby, I don't have time to eat.
Or make food.
This literally, I stuff it in the pockets of the stroller when I drive around the house with her. And just eat when she's in the stroller. To get like a sugar kick so I can fucking survive till like the next bottle where I can eat more peanut butter.
More peanut butter.
So yeah, so basically the verdict, still fat.
Oh my god. So ridiculous. So last Saturday, that was the 17th, we had that community day with the special research Tale of Tales for Charmander.
Mm-hmm.
You were busy as shit.
I caught 3.
Total.
Total.
Yeah.
What the fuck did I do on Saturday, man?
Bean. You're dealing with Bean. And I was working, kind of.
I don't even remember Saturday. I only know I caught 3 because they're in my storage. Yeah, I was very busy.
I got 3 shinies.
You know what? When we had the first Charmander community day, I've got so many shinies still left over.
I have no idea what happened to all of mine. I had 1.
What the fuck did you do?
Like, I evolved a few of them, of course.
Yeah.
But I had 1 Charmander specific shiny left.
What the fuck? I have all the jaundice Charmanders.
Now I have 4.
Yeah. But Bean was the shiniest of them all.
Oh man,
Yeah.
if you guys didn't see the picture of Bean, we will put a link in the show here.
Whatever, we'll just make it the cover of the episode.
So there was some event exclusive research, and in it was energy for Mega Charizard.
Yeah.
Which was a huge bonus there.
I think I got 1.
But yeah, it was that 6 hours. I'll be honest, I didn't do any evolutions.
No? You're waiting till December, aren't you?
Yep. I said I'd risk it for the biscuit, and I will.
Yeah.
Gladly.
I just forgot.
I think I evolved 1 because it was a task.
Oh, like evolve a fucking
Evolve a Charmeleon.
Oh. So you have to evolve all the way.
So I had to do it to get it.
Yeah.
So I did that, but aside from that, I didn't. Like I said, I have a rank 11 regular Charizard.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want like Dragon Claw on that. Or
I don't know.
Breath, right?
I have a Charizard that I use for PvP quite often.
Yeah.
I don't think it's even that good of a rank.
Well, no.
But it literally fucking smokes every time.
Yeah, but that's why you want as the rank gets better, it does more, right?
Fuck.
Right? So.
But I always smoke you with mine anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, and some of the Charmander that I got through Community Day will be good for Mega Charizard X's and Y's.
Okay.
So that'll be interesting. So I'll wait for December, make sure I get Blast Burn and Dragon Breath.
Yeah, the Mega Charizards I got was the Pikachu dressed in the Mega Charizard costume.
In the picture.
In the picture with being the plushie. Yeah, because it's my favorite Pokemon, so I had to get Pikachu dressed up as one. Yeah.
The most painful part of it for me, though, was, yes, it was 3 times Stardust.
Mm-hmm.
But by the time I earned all the Stardust, I was getting tasks of power up a Pokemon 10 times.
Oh, so you're fucking getting rid of it anyway.
Because all the guys I wanted to power up were high rank PvP guys that were all like level 40 necessary.
I don't know, man. Like, when I get those tasks, I literally go down to the lowest CP thing and just do that.
Yeah, and I can understand doing that.
I don't know, 50 fucking Stardust.
It's one of those where you have several million, so you don't care if you're using 100 here or there. I have tens of thousands, so it's like every granule of Stardust matters, so I want to make sure I'm using it where it needs to go.
Okay, so yeah, I forgot that I just sit on my Stardust.
So
man, if I could only do this with money, fuck, we would be having a different conversation. Why is there a phone right there? What the fuck? What phone is that?
A what?
What phone is that?
Oh, that's the...
Is that the AV phone?
Yeah.
Okay.
I brought it into Bean's room and then I brought it back.
Okay.
Yeah. So aside from that, starting October 23rd at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Venusaur, the Mega Flower Toad, will be leaving Mega Raids.
Okay, bye.
So they are making space for Mega Gengar because
Mega Gengar.
it's
Yeah,
coming.
try saying that fast 10 times.
Now you will be able to earn Mega Venusaur energy from field research upcoming, and there is an event that they're speaking to in November. Now, what I think of immediately is we got Mega Charizard energy on Charmander Community Day.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean the next Community Day will be Venusaur or Bulbasaur?
Maybe. Or maybe it'll be up for a vote.
We haven't seen a vote yet, and it's already almost November. Usually they announce the vote like 2 weeks beforehand, and they do the vote. So 2 weeks beforehand, you're already into November. So they have to have something picked.
But we're not into November yet.
We're at the end of October. So they.
What are you talking about?
It's October 20th.
I know, we have another 10 days.
Okay, but when they
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
they announce
11.
They announce a community day the month before. They announce the vote usually about a week or two before the vote happens.
Oh shit, so maybe now they are back to picking.
They might go back to voting after. That's
Who
definitely
knows,
a possibility. But November, they probably because October's been jam-packed.
Or plot twist, no community day. Oh. Ho ho.
That could be spicy.
Huh, spicy.
Spicy. But I think, mark my words, Bulbasaur Community Day.
Maybe.
If I'm right.
I don't know.
That'd be awesome.
I probably will miss it anyway, so it doesn't matter. That's the only starter I don't have shiny.
Same.
Fuck. Okay, no, I can't miss it. I'm gonna get all the bouncers ready, all the swings, everything in the house. I will go and buy the D batteries for that swing in the living room.
So she can be entertained.
So she can be entertained for at least like 2 hours.
Of the 6.
Of the 6. I just need like 2 hours.
Yeah.
They don't even have to be in a row. So I just need basically one chunk between bottles. Okay. Holy shit. Can you grab the PlayStation remote? It's gonna go into rest mode.
No.
No!
No!
Fuck. Please hold while we take my PlayStation and not let it go into rest mode. Do you want to give me the remote, actually? If it's done charging. I think it's the gold one I plugged in. Yes. Does this update have the Halloween? Oh my god, yes. Let me see what friends of mine are online. Saturated Fats is online. And so is Chrissy. And so
you should jump in with them.
So is Seams.
Hey, they're probably all playing together.
No, Seams is not. I think they might be done playing with Seams. Fuck Seams. Okay. I love you, Chris. Oh, I have to go to settings first though to make sure that this PlayStation is set as my main one.
Why wouldn't it be?
It fucking was. No, it is activated. What the fuck is going on? Honestly, at this point, I'm just thinking it's literally because the system update.
Probably.
Yeah, so that means I have to turn my system on more than 3 times a month.
3 times a month?
Oh, I meant like 3
Once
times
every
a
3
year.
months, maybe?
That's what I meant. I fucking twisted the shit out of it. Sorry. Alright. Go on.
So as I mentioned there, in that article specifically from Pokemon Go Live that mentioned Venusaur leaving Mega Raids, it didn't speak to what event in November was going to have the Mega Venusaur energy, which is where I'm kind of going Community Day.
Maybe.
It makes no sense.
I just wonder, like, why did they stop the vote, or why didn't they announce that they were stopping the vote?
They don't need to announce they're not doing a vote. They could just announce what they're doing.
I guess, but it's like you get people used to stuff, and like...
But this may have been decided without telling us it was being decided.
I guess.
For instance, we had a pick of one of 4 Pokemon, and Charmander won. Given that Charmander will always win because Charizard is. Okay.
I'm gonna throw it out. I'm gonna throw
What
the
happened?
fucking PlayStation out. After all this shit, it tells me the system needs to restart after the update. Like, motherfucker.
So yes, putting Charmander in a vote for a community day to get Charizard and Shiny and blah 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 is a given that it's going to get voted in.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's a favorite, doesn't matter what move it's going to get. Charmander is a favorite. Charizard is a favorite.
Fuck yeah, it is.
By voting in Charmander, or by them putting it there to make us feel like we've made that decision, it may have instigated the original Kanto starters once again. So, for instance, if we didn't vote Charmander, we voted one of the other ones, then maybe we would have had another vote. Maybe something else would have happened. Maybe
no, I get that, but now are we going to do this all over fucking again?
Probably. Maybe.
So what, so next thing is Squirtle?
Venusaur, and then we'll find out what we're getting with that. And then maybe Squirtle. Maybe.
Because then it's like literally doing the same thing over and over
but
again.
We're not getting the same moves. That's the thing. I know you don't care about the moves.
Like, fuck the moves.
People
I
do.
just want to... Oh my god.
Charmander with... Maybe we'll get Squirtle with the proper Squirtle Squad glasses. Would that be a little more entertaining for you?
No.
If we get the right glasses?
No.
It's worth a try. So moving forward, same day, October 23rd at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and running until November 3rd at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is a spooky message.
Has spoopy.
Unmasked. So there will be more ghost-type Pokemon spawning in the wild, in raids, as well as hatching through eggs. We'll be able to get costume Gengar in raids, which looks kind of like a piñata with a mushroom on its head.
I don't know, man. I saw a tweet and it made me laugh really hard. It was, how much acid do you think whoever designed Gengar's costume was on?
Probably a lot.
I mean, I'm kind of confused as to what's what and why. But, yeah, okay.
You will also get costume Sableye in the wild, and it may also hatch from eggs. Now, costume Sableye looks pretty cool, because I thought it was a Litwick at first, before I looked closer. It's a Sableye with a Litwick hat.
How cute is that?
Yeah, it's pretty freaking cute. Imagine it shiny.
That would be actually right. I'm actually excited for the Spiritomb.
So, Galarian Yamask will debut in this event as well, and as you've mentioned, that Spiritomb quest is back. So Halloween 2020, a spooky message, unmasked. Spiritomb will be shiny possible from this quest. Possible.
I have it. Sorry.
The Haunting in Verdansk.
Verdansk, Yakshimash.
Now, trainers who had completed the Mega Buddy Challenge timed research from last month will...
What does that say?
What
the fuck? Sorry. Welcome to Warzone. Have fun, stay frosty. Is that what that says? Bottom right corner?
I can't see from the bottom right corner from here.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh my god, you're going to start playing while we're on a podcast. This is going to be interesting.
Why?
Are you going to be able to pay attention?
No. What? It's in rest mode.
Okay.
I threw it in rest mode for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, trainers who had completed the Mega Buddy Challenge timed research will receive exclusive timed research during this Halloween event as well.
Okay.
So, it will reward with Mega Gengar energy. So, if you can't get out to do a raid, you'll still have a way to earn that energy to be able to do that evolution.
That's cool.
There will also be Halloween-themed research, of course, because it's October and the event is literally for the end of October.
Mm-hmm.
And there will also be new avatar items. The quote from the article itself is, "Get dressed for Halloween with a Pikachu mask, Gengar onesie, Sableye goggles, a Sableye mask, or a Bayonet mask."
When is that coming out?
Between the 23rd and the 3rd. Starting at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
On the 23rd?
On the 23rd.
Is that the day that the Borat movie comes out?
Yes, that is also coming out on
Many
the
good
same
things
day.
will happen on this day. I am so excited.
Yep, Venusaur's leaving raids. We've got this event. We've got Borat.
I want a Gengar one.
I can see that.
Yeah, right?
You can also try out a new spooky pose. So there's also going to be a pose for your avatar too.
Ooh. I hope it's like biting its nails, like in fear. Or like this. Oh, can you imagine if they got the rights to Thriller? Like the Thriller pose?
Oh man. There will be more boxes in the shop as well. Their titles are The Creepy Crate,
Ooh,
The Boo Bundle,
that's so cute.
and The Pumpkin Pack.
That's so adorable.
They're really leaning on that alliteration.
Yeah, but it's cute.
It is cute. Bonuses throughout the event will be 2 times transfer candy,
Mm-hmm.
as well as 2 times catch candy.
Okay.
Now, people were really pushing for why aren't they releasing more of the newer ghost types?
That's a good question. Why?
Now, what happened, I'm not sure if it was last Halloween or the one before, where they had the double candy, was that all the new Pokemon that came out, you'd be able to just Pinat Berry them, and even if there were 50 evolutions, if it's double candy, that's 6, you do it again, that's 24, essentially you catch 3 and you're done.
Let them eat cake, fuck.
So they might be not doing that with a double candy event just to make sure that you're working hard to get those evolutions. Because that's sort of one of the bigger ways to earn experience points is new evolutions.
How about go fuck yourself?
I'm just saying, that's what I'm thinking. I could be totally way out to left field, but that's something.
Why does everything have to be hard?
To make it worthwhile?
Like, have they lived this year? This year has sucked dick.
True. It's been a rough year.
Like, on my resume, if I was to go get a new job, I would literally put 2020, I washed my hands. All the time.
Oh, man. Now, there are a few bite-sized events throughout this one large
Did you
event.
just say bite-size?
Yes, tiny.
I know what bite-size means, thank you. And you were so proud of that one, too.
Yes, I was. So, Alolan Marowak Raid Day is on October 31st.
Mm-hmm.
Between 11 a.m. and 5 p.m. local time.
Is that shiny or no?
Yes.
Nice.
I think. I'm pretty sure. I think all the Alolans are shiny.
Oh, are you lying?
I'm pretty sure it's shiny. I don't know. I don't have one. I don't know. The Twitterverse is abuzz about a possible exclusive move. Why are you shaking your head?
Did you write all these lines before the podcast?
Yes.
And they mow us his name.
Oh my god. I have just bullet points, so I'm just taking the things from the bullet points.
The Twitterverse is a buzz.
So usually what
My
we
name
see,
is Nyat.
usually what we see on raid days is you get an exclusive move. Sometimes. So someone had actually mentioned Shadowbone.
Shadowbone?
Shadowbone
The
as a
fuck is
move
that?
for Alolan Marowak.
Cool. Alright.
Just before we started recording,
Stop.
PokeMiners announced that Shadowbone had been pushed to the code, but didn't have any information as to why.
That's spoopy.
I mean, right away, you're just sitting there going, like,
Yo,
oh, Marowak.
bro, Shadow Ball? It's kinda sus.
Shadow Ball is Shadowbone.
Fuck. I meant Shadowbone, but it's kinda sus anyway.
Kinda sus.
Kinda sus. Anytime someone says sus, I think of sauce. And then I'm hungry. Because I'm the sow spouse. See, my lines are original,
Shut up.
not pre-written. The Twitterverse is a buzz.
Oh my god. When I was writing the notes, I was watching tweets come in of people talking about, like, what move could it be? Like, King was going on about it. Like, everyone was just going crazy, and I'm like,
Okay, Shakespeare.
alrighty. So in PvP, Shadowbone will do 80 damage, cost 45 energy, and has a 20% chance to
Of
reduce your opponent's defense by 1 stage.
Nice.
Which is pretty cool. And, like, in the tweet itself, they said, something with Raid Day, perhaps?
Okay.
That's crazy talk. But, like, they don't have that information. It wasn't in the code. They just see the move getting pushed. So it's kind of a big deal. Could be Shadowbone. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see on that one.
Yes.
Now, we do also have the Catch Mastery Ghost event. That will be on the 25th of October. Between 8 a.m. and 10 p.m. local time. There'll be an increase in Drifloon spawns, which is also a shiny possible Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
There will
I've been trying for 3 years now.
There'll be an exclusive.
Whenever.
What?
Since whenever it fucking came out, all I want is a shiny Drifloon, remember?
I think I
Every year I try to do this, and every year it doesn't happen. Pinky in the brain.
Oh my god.
Pinky in the brain.
So there will be also exclusive timed research and event-exclusive field research to encounter Ghost-type Pokemon and earn Mega Gengar energy. Now this article came out before the other one where they announced everything, so I'm not sure if they're all sort of intertwined, most likely. Because they do list it in the second one with its details, which are all already mentioned, but it's just me.
Yes.
Now, through this event, it also says that its bonus will be additional experience points when catching Pokemon with nice, great, excellent, and curveball throws. So those throw bonuses will increase the experience points you're earning throughout that. There is also the Halloween Cup, but I'll make sure to touch on that in our Battle Arena later on. Now, for legendary raids, as of the 23rd at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, they had originally announced Giratina Origin Form would be leaving. Now, they did announce that Darkrai would be jumping in for the Halloween event.
Okay, oh, really? He's coming back?
Coming back. Shiny Possible already.
I know. I remember that.
Yeah. So it's the 23rd. They didn't announce a time.
Yes.
So I'm not sure if they're going to have it start before the event starts, because the event starts at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard. But the raids are ending at 4 p.m., so will they start it at 4 p.m. so you have him 5 hours early? Or will they have no legendary raids for that window?
Yeah.
Not really sure.
I don't know.
But it will run until November 3rd, and they haven't listed a time for that as well, so it's hard to speak to it. Now, as I'd mentioned, there was some information from GrubHub. It is actually a special weekend event. And it will be happening on November 8th between 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. local time. And just keep in mind that it is only available to people in the U.S.
What?
Yeah, because GrubHub's a U.S. thing.
Okay, yeah, fair.
So tickets have been available since the 15th of October and will be available until the 28th. And they do say very clearly multiple times, or while supplies last. So if they sell out beforehand, you're just toast. That's the way it is.
Yeah.
Now, you must be a member of GrubHub Plus, which is sort of like Uber Eats Plus.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Tickets provide an event-exclusive timed research and an event badge. Timed research includes 3 Stardust, a Star Piece, as well as 100 Charizard Mega Energy, and encounters with Chansey, Spoink, Mawile, Bronzor, Gibble, and Seawaddle.
Yes.
So, yay, everyone in the US that has GrubHub Plus has a shot at a Gibble. The rest of us struggle.
Speaking of fucking US and badges and shit, I'm still pissed off that we went to like 3 sprint stores and I couldn't get my 40 badge, or 30, or whatever the fuck level I was.
Same, I couldn't get my 40, because the last time I went to the States I got my 30. I went all the way to fucking Niagara on the US side just to get a badge.
No, I get that.
Yeah. And they're like, we don't know what you're talking about. What the fuck?
I got a visa. For work. And for this.
And for this. This is work, technically.
Technically, and then, fucking the next month, after I got my visa, Polish people no longer needed to get a visa to the States. $600 fucking dollars went to fuck itself. In 3 days of time. Fuck me.
Fuck.
Oh well, now I have a visa and now, you know.
Just in case.
Just in case, and now I get to get stamps.
Hooray.
Which is cool.
So during this event, Incense will attract Bulbasaur, Charizard, Wild Charizard from Incense.
Okay.
Squirtle, Pikachu, Unknown G, Unknown H, Sableye, Patrat, Minccino, and Ferroseed. And they say if you're lucky, you might encounter a shiny Ferroseed.
That's adorable. I'm excited. I want the unknown though. That's what I want.
Yes, of course. Those are like the biggest collectibles of all.
Like just like they were in the original thing.
Yeah, because there's a badge for that too, eh? You get them all.
I know. And of course, as soon as you tell me I can have something that's the rarest, I want it. This needs to stop. Like, I don't fucking... Why am I like this? This is why you can't let me buy the PlayStation 5, because if there's a fucking, like... If there's, like, a limited edition or some shit, I'm gonna spend the fucking money. Don't let me do it.
It's horrible, because I would let you.
I know, dude, please. No, you can't. I spent so much extra money on my fucking PS4.
I know.
Because it's a Destiny edition.
I know.
Fuck.
Do you regret it?
No.
So, I don't see a problem then.
Everyone who ever came over was like, yo. And I'm like, fuck yeah.
So they do say very clearly in the article that Incense will remain at, or will be 1 hour, which is what Incense is going to be moving forward and has been. They didn't remove that bonus that we had for the pandemic.
Yes.
Shiny Unknown will not be available for this event.
Yes.
So that removes sort of that itch.
But that's okay.
Now, to get a ticket, you do need to submit your email address on the special weekend page you will receive an email from GrubHub within 48 hours. If you are new to GrubHub Plus, you can sign up for the trial. That is, it's a 14-day free trial to be able to gain access to the event.
Yeah.
It just says to follow the prompts. Special weekend tickets will be sent out starting on November 4th via an email from GrubHub, and only one code can be redeemed per Pokemon Go account. Again, it is only available in America.
America, fuck yeah.
So now here's where things get tricky. Tickets received from GrubHub must be redeemed through Niantic's redemption portal, starting the 4th at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and running until the 8th at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Okay.
So you've got to submit your email, wait about a month. Oh, no, I guess not a month now, like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then you've got to see if you get it by receiving an email. And then, so wait, you get 48 hours, then you get the email, then you receive a code that you then have to go to Niantic to submit the code to be able to get the event. So there's a whole bunch of different steps there.
You already lost me at the second step.
I
stopped listening.
It's one of those things where I work in telecom, and lots of things like this happen where people don't get educated on the process. They get told, hey, you get a free this. But they don't get told you get the option of a free this, but you have to receive this email, do this thing, take this step, blah, blah, blah. And people get lost along the way because they just weren't told.
Oh, yeah.
So just make sure you're reading the article. If it's hard to follow what I'm saying, because I know it can be confusing, it makes sense to me in my head. I'm sorry.
I stopped listening, so I can't even tell you if you make sense or not.
But yeah, just follow all the steps. Otherwise, you will not be able to experience your event if you're living in the U.S., as most of our listeners are.
Like, as soon as he started saying stuff like, you need to do this step and this step, I was just like, and we're out.
Because, 1, if we could do it, you'd do it for me. And 2, we can't do it, so...
And 3, I am looking for a crib for the bean. Wait, no, I don't have to look for a crib anymore.
No, you don't. We're getting one tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. Next weekend.
Fuck yeah.
Whatever. So before we take a dive into that data mine...
You don't dive into mine.
Well, then what else would I say?
Before we take a crack at the data mine.
Before we flip that dynamite into the data mine? Before we take that card into the mine?
That's cute. I like that. Before we dive into the mine. Fucking, have you ever seen a mine?
Yes, I have. I always like to make sure that everyone is, of course, aware our podcast is powered by Patreon. So for as little as $1 a month, you can help the PvP scene that we admin within our region. I know we haven't done a Sunrise Cup for our area here. We should probably look into doing next month's Cup, which will be announced tomorrow, I think?
I don't know.
I think it's tomorrow. I know Battle Science mentioned, or put up a tweet about it, that they were delaying their recording so they could talk to it, so probably tomorrow. So we will make sure we keep that trending, because I know we're doing remote now instead of in person because of everything that's going on.
Yep.
I'm kind of curious, because I feel like we lost... Our venue said it was closing.
And now it's not.
I'm not sure if it's not, or I'm just seeing pictures of them updating the paint job. But it's kind of fucky. We'll have to wait and find out when things open up again, I guess.
I guess. If they open up and when they open up. I don't know, I was reading some shit and then, like, there was, like, an article or something that this is something that's gonna be another 2 to 3 years type shit.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
So, I don't know. I've been looking at houses, and the house that I found is 40 minutes away from the town that we live in, and we already live an hour and 15 minutes away from Toronto, because Toronto's a major town that people will know, right? So we live an hour and 15 minutes away, and then this fucking little town is 45 minutes away.
Is it 45 minutes? Because Toronto is east, essentially. Is it north. West of us? It's north.
Up, yeah.
Okay.
Why?
I was trying to do math in my head, but I don't want to do it.
What do you mean math?
I was trying to figure out the distance between the place we're looking at and Toronto, because it's a triangle, so you've got the Pythagorean theorem.
So allow me to go into the Google Maps?
I was trying to do it without doing that.
You're so fucking
So if
weird.
the distance from here to Toronto squared plus the distance from here to where we're looking at is 40 minutes squared.
I just wanna Just.
As long as it's a right angle triangle, that means the other thing is c squared, so we have to... It makes sense to people who know the Pythagorean theorem.
I know the Pythagorean theorem, but it doesn't work.
Let's pretend it does.
Huh?
It's an approximate. What's the square root of 40?
What?
What times what? What? Hang on, I'm trying to figure out the square root of 40. And then I gotta figure out the square root of 30. Or 60. Fuck. Anyway, whatever.
Hey, but I can tell you that square root of 69 is 8 something. It's not you're a triangle. What the fuck is this? This is not a triangle.
I didn't say it was a perfect triangle. I'm saying this as the crow flies.
Literally, you're a crow.
That's what the saying is. The distance from point A to point B as a crow flies is a straight line.
I am gonna put this fucking headset down in a minute. It's an hour and 51 minutes away from Toronto.
Oh shit.
No, an hour and 37 minutes, sorry.
Right now.
Yeah, but you would have to drive through our city.
Oh fuck.
So you actually have to go, well, you take 7. You take Highway 7.
Okay.
Up to 85. But yeah, so it makes sense.
Alright.
And it's such a cute little town. Like, it's literally, this is it. Yeah, because judging by what's going on in the world, I'm actually quite down to be off the grid. Am I right?
So aside from the PvP scene that we had been within our region, you can also keep the gears turning on our content. Any level of support does help immensely. Now, if monetary support isn't quite your thing, just make sure to drop a rating on Apple Podcasts or whatever podcast provider you're listening on there.
Yes.
Just show us that you like what you hear. So to the data mine.
Hold on before you...
In our cart of ones and zeros.
Before you cart in... Oh my fucking god. Do you want to know the population of the town?
Okay.
7,500.
That's not bad. I thought you were going to say 75.
People?
I was like, where the fuck are you moving us to? There will be no Pokemon ever. Fuck you.
Oh fuck, I have to, check. Ooh.
What?
Like Pokestops. Do you still have that program that shows you Pokestops or whatever the fuck?
I have the thing for Ingress, which will show us pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, so we should do that. Yeah, okay, so it's 7,500 people in the new town.
Okay.
Yeah, here we have 272.7 thousand.
Yeah, the Tri-Cities is approximately the size of Ottawa.
Dude, that's just Kitchener.
I know. Ottawa's about 800,000 people.
I understand that, so now I'm literally going to,
Yeah.
a fraction.
But it's still bigger than where my parents live.
No, I get that it's bigger. That has 3 people in it. But, you know what I mean?
Just for reference, my parents live in a city that's so small it does not have stoplights. There are 3 streets going off the main street, but they count as 6 because they're different names on either side of the main street.
I love going there, though.
Because it's so tiny.
Fucking right. But yeah, is 7,500 enough?
I don't know. When we looked at restaurants, they look okay.
Yeah, there's KFC, there's Domino's.
Did we check Uber Eats and skip the dishes?
Nope. Okay, keep talking to the people about the data mine. I'm gonna do that right now. What's the address of the new house? God damn it.
So, as I've mentioned before, the data mine itself is made up of information that can change at any point. It's never confirmed or denied. It's just something that usually is found within the APK mine. But some of the information that we have here is from Pokemon Go Live as well, which is their blog that speaks to events and information. But again, that stuff is never set in stone, so it can change, so it fits in this category here. So first and foremost, that Pokemon Go Live site did speak to Mega Evolutions changing. They've adjusted from 4 hours to 8 hours. Are you telling me there's no Uber Eats? So there's no such thing as delivery anymore. Unless we call Domino's and order a pizza.
Okay, whoa. It is 10 o'clock.
Oh, that's true.
Or wait, because it says we're unavailable in your area right now. Does that mean...
No, it would provide you restaurants that would be open. If we're unavailable in the area, that means we're unavailable in the area. Check skip the dishes.
Fuck off. Keep going.
Now you can also hold up to 2,000 mega energy per species, It used to be 999, so they've increased that amount, which was great because I would have maxed out for Charmander Community Day on those tasks.
Yes.
That did actually happen beforehand, which is good. Now, as of early November, you will be able to earn Mega Energy by walking with your buddy Pokemon. If you have previously Mega Evolved a Pokemon in your buddy's Mega Evolution line. So you're either really focused on what I'm saying, or Skip the Dishes is also not in this small town. Or both.
Which one do you think it is?
Probably the Skip the Dishes part.
Yeah, no, nothing. Just a small town girl.
Pretty much. Okay, so next question.
Uh-huh.
Uber in general.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm just curious. No, just look, just for fun.
I don't know where my fucking Uber app is. I drive now.
Search Uber on your phone. It will
You're
pop up.
Fucking Uber.
You'll see Uber and Uber Eats.
Okay, I have Uber. What do I do now?
Search an address to get picked up from. The address itself.
It's asking me what... Oh, okay.
You can do this. I believe in you.
Shut the fuck up. Let me do it.
So, it sounds as though you must have evolved to Mega Gengar in order to earn Mega Gengar energy while walking with Ghastly Haunty or Gengar.
Where am I going, though?
Whatever the address is that you're looking at moving
But
to.
where am I going from the address?
Another address in the same city.
What the fuck? Okay, I'll just go to the hospital that's down the street from the thing. Uber is there.
Okay, so Uber Eats should be close by. Hopefully.
Oh my god.
But it's really...
Uber X.
Yeah.
7:37 to go to the hospital, which is 2 minutes away.
Oh, it's because it's super small.
By car.
So they've inflated the prices.
Uber X, 3 people. Then Uber Comfort, $16, and then Uber XL is $9.25.
So they've inflated the prices because there's so few people.
Really?
Sounds that way.
Holy fuck.
That sounds like New Year's Eve in Toronto.
Oh, you have no fucking idea about New Year's Eve in Toronto.
I know about Halloween in Ottawa, though. I used to drive Uber. You didn't know that.
I did know that.
I used to drive Uber.
I know.
So watching those fucking things pop up when you're a driver is like, yeah, I'm going there.
My God. See, I never took Uber or anything like that on New Year's Eve because the TTC was free.
See, some places don't have that.
I guess, but I was in Toronto, and I would go downtown for the fucking Toronto ball drop into Nathan Phillips Square, and then go home drinking like wine or champagne on the fucking subway.
And now we sit at home with the baby.
And plan to move to a town that's 7,500 people.
So we'll all be asleep before the ball drops every year.
Total. And it'll be awesome. It'll be so great.
You want to be the troublemakers in town?
No.
Okay, fine.
Can you imagine? It'll be so cute because that one bedroom has a fireplace.
And it's electric, so it's not going to kill us on insurance.
Fuck yeah.
So with the Mega Update...
Sorry. Sidetrack.
You can earn additional candies when you have an active Mega Evolved Pokemon, and you catch Pokemon that share a typing with that Mega Evolved Pokemon. Now, it doesn't say you need to have it as your buddy. So, for instance, if you Mega Evolve a Charizard, and it's in your roster for 8 hours, for that 8 hours, if you catch anything that's Fire type or Flying type, you would earn extra candy.
That's cute. I like that. That's a nice.
You can also earn additional candies when catching a raid boss, regardless of its type.
Ooh.
So that's definitely something to keep in mind.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't mention anything about needing to have it in the battle with you, but they haven't mentioned anything about taking away the typing bonus of, for instance, if you jump in a raid battle with a Mega Pokemon, say we're using Mega Charizard Y, so he's flying in...
Yes.
Flying in fire. So if anyone comes into the raid using flying or fire type moves, their moves get boosted alongside any buddy bonuses. So like your best buddy bonus increases your damage and everything, right?
Okay.
I know, I can see that you just don't give a motherfucker.
You see this field of fucks? It is bare.
I have given all of my fucks today.
And I have 0 to begin with.
Don't come back tomorrow, because the odds are not in your favor.
They are not good.
Now you can also see friends on your friends list who have currently evolved Mega Pokemon as well.
No new friends, no new friends. No new friends, no.
Now taking a peek into the APK mine itself, so from Pokemoners.
So you're diving, you're peeking.
Oh my god. Taco, burrito. That's all it makes me think of when you think about
Taco
peeking.
flavored keys.
Jennifer? Love it.
I love how you had no idea about anything South Park and now you love it.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. I couldn't watch the first the beginning of it.
Motherfucker, I told you they're fucking bomb.
Yeah, but like I tried, like you were like super into it, so like at work when I wasn't busy, I was trying to watch it like from the beginning, and it was just like nope.
It's rough. From the beginning is rough.
I watched like 4 episodes and I was like, can't do it.
Yeah, but see, like the animation and everything improved over time.
From what I remember, yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, that's how I get my news, because it's basically news in a hilarious
That's another thing.
way.
I probably didn't get it because it was from like 20
It was
plus
so
years
long
ago.
Yeah.
So it was not something that like I was not old enough to understand what was going on, much less
Yeah.
remember what would have been going on.
Mm-hmm.
So that makes sense.
Yeah. You just gotta have some tech.
Do you remember? Oh my god, that South Park fucking pandemic episode was fucking hilarious. And then we accidentally stumbled upon the original that it came from.
What?
You don't remember that?
What?
We watched like the first episode of last season, I think.
Oh, accidentally, yeah.
And then the next episode was him going to friggin'
to China
which was
give them
referenced
some
in the
integrity.
pandemic episode.
Yes,
And you're like, how did they know? And I'm like, well, it was, you don't know.
It just happened.
It just happened to be connected to that episode somehow.
Which is hilarious.
It's fucking awesome.
Let the conspiracy theories begin.
Anyway, back to the data mine.
You're not gonna dig yourself out of this one. I'm on a roll tonight.
Mega energy has been added to the loot table.
To the what?
Loot table. You know, when you have a party, and there's a table full of loot, and you get to grab something.
Yo, you gotta stop.
Why?
You're not doing well today with your fucking analogies and shit.
Fuck you.
Fuck you, man.
Fuck you.
I'm looking at you. Fuck you. I'm looking at you and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Anyway. So, a loot table is what decides what you get from spinning Pokestops, winning raids, buddy gifts, Go Battle League rewards. So that's what the loot table is in this game specifically. Lots of games have the loot table that's available. It's a percentage of chance that you get of getting a certain reward, essentially. Mega energy has been...
Like a birthday party? You get a loot bag?
Yes, that's what I tried to explain it as. But you didn't seem to catch on.
Okay.
You're killing me here because my battery is going to die. So Mega Energy has been found in the code for the loot table itself.
Okay.
Now there is also an item that's been added to the inventory to see your stats as your game has progressed.
Mm-hmm.
So, for instance, it will tell you when you went to level 10,
Uh-huh.
how many experience points you had, how many catches, how many medals, the distance that you'd walked at that period in time.
Okay.
So it's sort of like a scrapbook,
Okay.
which is kind of cool.
Yeah, that is kind of cute.
There were geotagged quests that were added to the code, which was kind of cool to think about,
Mm-hmm.
and that actually launched today as well.
Oh, cool.
They are the AR mapping tools. So what it means is that when you go to a Pokestop, some Pokestops will have a quest that you can do specifically for them, which is to scan the stop, essentially make sure it's still there. If you scan it and it's not there, then it might be removed from the game if it's a dated reference.
So, like, if there was a statue and then it got knocked down?
Or, yeah, then...
Okay.
But
fair.
because you have to go and do those quests, you earn really... It looks like there was like charge TMs and stuff like that you can get from it, which is pretty cool. But it's a very specific quest for a very specific Pokestop. It's linked to latitude and longitude.
So it's Pokestop specific.
Yes.
Wow.
So aside from that, we just have a little bit of the Battle Arena. The Halloween Cup is coming up from the 26th of October at Eastern Standard Time, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, to November 3rd at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It'll be Great League only. There are 5 types of Pokemon allowed, which is Poison, Ghost, Bug, Dark, and Fairy. And there will be rewards of Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle in costume for that event itself. So outside of that, I mean, we don't really have much changing over, but that will change within the next week to that Halloween Cup. So keep your eyes open, bang out the Premier Cup if you need to in the meantime. When that expires, we will be seeing all of the leagues as well as the Premier Cup. It will probably be just for the Master League once again, as it was last season. And then we'll also have the Go Battle Night that's happening on November the 6th. So, I mean, aside from that, I'm not sure if there was anything else that you wanted to touch on or mock me about.
Nope. And just Nick put out his 3rd week of plays, and it's fucking
that
hilarious.
was fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
The first one I thought would take the cake, and the rest of them were fucking dope.
They're so great. So, if you'll wrap this up, I'd like to jump on.
So just make sure that you tune in on Spotify, Google, and Apple Podcasts. We're also on Stitcher and iHeartRadio. Like, follow, and subscribe on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. You can always send us an email at joltswitch@outlook.com and leave a text or send us a WhatsApp message or voice note at 548-800-5091. And with that, someone needs to get to their haunting in Verdansk.
I do.
Have a good night, everyone, and we'll see you.
Is your computer gonna die?
Yes.
Is that why you're bitching?
I just said that.
Oh, I don't know. You said your battery. You have a phone in there? You have a fucking computer in there? I don't know.
So with that, everyone, have a good evening, and we'll see you again next week.
Mwah.